Well, hail and greetings. I'm hanging out on my stargazing deck. What's going on? Hang on. Anyway, okay. I'm on my stargazing deck checking out the stars, and they're not going off right now, but there was fireworks. You could see the limbs of fireworks from Gugani in the housing district. I guess all housing districts can watch them, except the one in Isengard Foundation area. Emporium, I think is the housing district's name. I don't know if you can see them up there. I've never been up there when the fireworks are going off, so that might be a thing to check out. Anyway, I've had a very busy morning. Up there they go again. That doesn't take very long, maybe 5 minutes, and they start going off again. I think they make a great backdrop. Not my face, but them. We'll put them over there. Flew Taco around so he could get the rest of his ether thing so he can fly in all the new areas now. He finished the MSQ and still couldn't fly in areas. I don't know. I mean, the first thing I did was explore and get all the ether currents that I was able to get, except for the ones for the quests. And then as soon as I could do those, I did them. Yes. Oh, and one other thing. I won at a death roll tournament last night, which is amazing. So that was like 25 million gil to me. Hooray. That's the second time I've done that. I just had this feeling, that I would go all the way. Yeah, I know, Taco. You need to do them as you're doing them. I see that you're running all over the place on the ground. I don't like the ground. I like flying. I like being up high, but that's a cat thing, I guess. You're a bunny person, and maybe you just like being on the ground as a bunny person. I don't know. But you're most welcome. And then I took Taco through his first variant dungeon. So we got Path 1 done. And if he's up to it, when Valdemar is ready to do, which is Tuesday, I believe we're going to do Path 9 or 8 for him. I can't remember. I know, but you were also, Taco says that he was usually just wanted to do the MSQ, but you were also leveling characters. Like, wow, amazing. I got myself up. That's enough for now. So, variant dungeon we'll do on Tuesday. In the meantime, I'm also getting more maps. Almost 6 at 100. Jesus. Taco. You want to level mine up? I should level up the Sage though. That's useful, but I don't feel comfortable, healing a party because that I don't know. Friends won't chew me into the ground because I screwed up. So, what was I saying? Yes. Huh? What? Where? I'm setting up an interview with Lance Settle today. I'm gonna have to travel to him, have Bo, which is actually a guitar right now. We'll travel. So I'm going to because, gosh, everything on Ether is totally congested. So data center traveling to Ether is sucking majorly. It's just bad, really bad. You look at all the servers on Ether and they're all congested. Why does everybody like Ether? Can't people go other places? I'm not moving. I will never get this housing plot again. I just know it. There's just no way I'm going to be that lucky twice. There's times when I know I will be lucky, and there's other times when I know I will not be lucky. And this is one of those cases. I was lucky enough to get this one. I will not tempt fate. It's just like death roll tournaments. There's sometimes I just know I'm playing just for fun and I'll probably wash out fairly soon. And there's other times when I just kind of feel this magic. It's like, yeah, you're going to go all the way on this one, aren't you? But I refuse to. Now that I've won, I am not going to play Death Roll for a while. Just because I would feel like crap if I won again. And this was at Shadow Song last night. Shadow Song. And I'm going to be setting up an interview with Taki too. Possibly his wife also. Because they run Shadow Song. Club Shadow Song. Oh, maps, yes. I have quite a few maps right now. I could probably save up for 3 more. And then I can do a whole single person map run for quite a few things and see what we get. Working on airships. And I need to go out and get more titanium ore along with more dark steel. Good Lord. So, let me check and see if he just wants to do this early. Because I said it too. I was going to set up, there's the end of it. I love that last one. That is so cool. Can't check the retainers because they are, oh, I figured out an easy way to jump up here. So far I can repeat it. I get up on my cushions, which puts me up on the railing, which puts me up on this post. And then there's a bounding box. Boom! I've done it every time, as long as I do it that way. And getting up this thing is fun and amazing. But I like being on roofs and stuff. I like my little spot up here. Now the medium country cottage is cute. You get it's a little bit bigger. You got more limbs up here. And you still have a very good view. But I've noticed on the large ones, the tree limbs that are growing around here are humongous. And you don't really have a clear view. You go sort of peeking out between the tree limbs. They're not branches, they are limbs. They're huge. So, I don't know. I like my little small one. What can I say? I mean, someday I'd like to have a medium house, but I will never find one with as good a view. Now let's go check the retainers real quick. And then we'll see about data hopping. It's been a good day. I'm hoping everybody else is having a good day. Maybe my good day luck will rub off on you. Just pat me on the head. Just pat me. And that will be lucky for you. Let's see. Yeah, we got 31 minutes. F. Well, let's go port into town and see how the airships are doing. I've got another piece I could put on. And then I got one more to make. Trying to get empty clusters. So Taco can do stuff with that wheel. I am got too much other stuff to go on with doing things. So he has taken over the wheel stuff. I think I got airships down now. I gotta start looking into component parts on subs so I don't make stuff that I'm not going to use. As that's a lot of stuff to go round up just to not be used. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? zoning. Gotta love it. Subs? I don't know what that is. Everybody else has them. I don't. It's cool. You're gonna grab some food. Go grab some food. Let's go check out the hall real fast while he's grabbing food. I'd be happy if I had 50 followers and I'd get some bells and whistles. Things to play with. We're gonna go check. Is it? Huh? Gonna check the ships just in case. I know the subs aren't gonna be back for a while. I don't think. Oh gosh. I'll be able to put these guys away soon, I hope. And then we'll worry about the next event decoration. Alright, let's see what's going on here. They'll be done. This one's going to be done in an hour. That's good because I got a component for that one. What about subs? Yeah, that one's going to be out for another day. Probably later on I can send this one back out. So we're good. We're all good. So let's see about data hopping. Do some data hopping. Let's see if I can even do it. Oh, I don't know why the servers are so friggin' congested. Especially Ether. Alright. And I'm still wearing this. For now, I'm liking it. I still like my old outfit better, but who knows? I may stick with this. It's growing on me. It is. It's growing on me. I look more bardish, but no. Forgot. I want to do this. Yes. Now let's see if he'll let me go over. I just don't understand why everything's so congested. Do, 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 do. Aha. And then we'll port up to Mordona. Fly up to Isgard. Yes, I know. I will go home before I log out completely. Don't want to wake up in someplace that I'm not supposed to. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. Yeah, I had a real good time last night at Shadow Song. If you go clubbing late at night, Shadow Song's the place to go. Or stay up open late. Very late. God, I didn't get to bed till 4 a.m. It was worth it. It was worth it for winning the tournament. I love it. But like I said, I probably won't enter a tournament for a while because I got to build up my karma again. I mean, I'll go play, but I know I won't win. Or have a good possibility of not winning. Somebody else's tournament I might play in, possibly. Okay, get rid of all this crap. Yeah, we're going to teleport. Let me see. You can hear the fireworks. Where are they? Oh, you can see them from the cities, too. Well, I guess we're going to find out if I can get up there fast enough, if we could see it from Foundation. Mordona. I love this place. The reason why I love it is because I started out in Gridania, and I have wanderlust. So I ran the zones because I wanted to see what I could, where everything was, it's beyond, the shrouds. And I got myself up here, and I'm telling my FC, well, what is this place? He's like, what are you doing up there? You're only level 20. Well, I was bored. They were surprised I got all the way up here. I don't remember the path I took, but I got up here. So, yeah. I've always had a good soft spot in my heart for Mordona because it was my first, you should have died before you got there zone, level 20 running all the way up there. I'm used to doing dangerous things. So even back then it was have bow will travel because I was traveling. I'm glad the fate is not going on in here. That's a PETA. Now, once we up here, we'll see if we can see the fireworks, unless they're not going off still. Oh, I missed the ore. Oh well. Do it. Yeah, it's too late. Well, not really. Not really. We will go get some at least. And I'm going to cheat. Because I need to get my butt over here. Fast. That wasn't that far, was it? The dark steel ore goes from like 1 a.m. till 4. So I should be able to get to it. Still. Hey Val, how you doing? Miner. 1 a.m. What the hell? Why isn't it here? I'm on my miner. That's weird. It should be here. I don't remember coming out and getting it anytime. That's weird. I don't understand that. Ah, I forgot. I got all excited. I won the Death Steel tournament. Well, this is weird. Oh yeah. Nice. Very nice. I don't understand why I'm not seeing the node out here. Yeah, well, there's those. It's 3 a.m. It should still be up, shouldn't it? Yeah, it should be 2 minutes left. I am in the right spot. This is weird. I wonder what's going on. Duh, I forgot. I'm on a totally different server. I can't see special nodes on other servers. That's why. So yeah, I got all excited from that, and it was like almost 4 a.m. and all I could think of is, okay, I need to go home and I need to go to bed. So I totally forgot. Doesn't mean I can't come back out. I can come back over and take a look. after I'm done with my interview today. Yeah, I forgot about that. You can harvest, but you can't harvest the special nodes. So, yeah. Doy. Yes, I am. I'm doing an interview with Lance Settle. He's an excellent, excellent Twitch DJ. I have traveled data centers to hear his sets. I mean, I could hear his sets just by twitching, on there, but I actually go out to the club itself because I just think it's cool to go where they're playing, you know. Um, yeah, I do. Let's see. Yeah, because there's a lot of. But then again, there's. Yeah, that's how I started clubbing in the first place. I would find clubs and then listen to the DJs, and if I liked the DJs, I would stay. Otherwise, I would be looking for another club. Went through that for a long period of time. Okay, let's go over here. I don't even know if Lance is ready or not. He said he needed a moment. So I guess I'll lurk outside his place. 42. That would be in the subdivision. Where's the closest one to 42? Up there. Ah, he's got one right outside. Ah ha ha. $43. That's 42. Nice big house. Let me check. Symporium? That's cool. That's cool. Got a striking dummy out here. I like those pawns. Flower thingies. I always love this, the knight's round thingy to sit outside and talk to friends. It's got a little hot tub going there, little igloo. I guess you get into the hot water and then jump into the snowpack. What's he got over here? Oh, garden gate. Aha! Little garden area. Nice, very nice. It's got a little tree house. He's cool. Now, I will wait out here till I know he's 100% ready. As I do not know. And he's not in voice yet, so I will wait. What's he got over here? Fish. And it's yellow. Uh-huh. I saw a house that had only this outside, a bunch of these. Why, I don't know, but it was like, strange. What sort of neighbors does he have around here? Oh, wait a second. I can hear the fireworks. Wow, that's awful close. You see how close those fireworks are? I think it's funny too. I think I know which variant dungeon it was. Aloha Isles. Because you actually go help the guy catch a fish in there, as far as one of the paths go. I like the Aloha Isles. That's the best. Out of all the variants I've done, is the best one. And right now, I'm helping Valdemir and Taco. Taco's from my FC. Valdemir's just a guy pal that I picked up along the way. Or he picked me up. I don't remember what. But we go do stuff together, and I love it. Yeah, you're my gal. You're my guy pal. Is that bad? Best bud? Anyway, this one it made me feel weird. My best bud. How's that? My buddy. Yeah, I know you're just bugging me. This one is what we're doing currently. Which path are we on now, Val? Val? I don't remember. Is it 8 or 9? 8. We still got to do 8. Okay. 9. You don't know. 8. If Taga wants to come with us when we do 8, that would be cool. If not, that's fine. I don't mind doing them again. This one here is do you notice I only have one pip? I could not get past the second path. It's extremely hard to solo, if impossible. I think we even tried it with 3 people and we still got slaughtered. So I think that the only way to do this one is with a full group. It is extremely hard. I'm not a big fan of the rewards. So, and the mount at the end was like meh. But this one, Aloha Island. This was an excellent one. The storyline was fun. This was excellent and fun, and it was easy to solo. Yeah, but I like the mount from this, and this I'll show you the mount that you get from that one, which I think is hilarious. Of course, you get Silky as a mount for the first one that I was showing. Where is Silky at? Do I have it as one of my? Yeah, there we go. So this is what you get. Ah, brick wall. Okay, look at that face. Look at the nose. How can you say no to that face? Look at that. He's so cute. And when you fly, the tail becomes the thing that pulls you up in the air. It's cute. Anyway, you get this mount for the this variant dungeon, which I cannot say. The subterrane, I can say that. Now, for Aloha Isle, I think this one's cute. If I can find it. There it is. I have it at one of my favorites. You get a fairy who carries you by the scruff of your neck. Now, when you fly, your body goes backwards. Well, let's see if we do it. I'm going over here. All right, let's see if I could do this without killing myself. There we go. You see that? And that's how you fly. Me running through bushes. So yeah, this one's a really cool one, and she is what you go battle out there. But I think it's fun because you put your arms out and you fly, But she's got you by the scruff of the neck, man, or the shoulders, or I'm not sure how she's hanging on to me, but she is. Pretty strong little fairy, I'll tell you that much. I'd like to see her hold a Rogadin. Little tiny fairy, great big Rogadin. So yeah, that's the other mount that's the mount you get for the end of Aloha. Now, Val, I don't know if you want to do that one, but if you want to, we could go through it. You could take a look at the rewards that you can buy with all the pot shards. It's island type wear, so maybe that's your bag. I don't know. But there is this. You should be able to see the rewards from all the other variant dungeons in Old Charlie and down there by the hunt board. Okay. What are clothes? Well, pants for you. Oh, shirtless one. I was never a fan. I mean, I like the architecture up here, but I'm just not a big fan of wanting to live up here. Wasn't a big fan of living in Gugani either. My first choice was Gridania, which is where I did have a small house until I was lucked out and got that one in Gugani. That's a big house. So what are the houses they got up here? Well, at least it's not... Oh, somebody else has got one of the decks. Right over there. There's a stargazing deck. One zone we went to, Taka and I went to in the mist, all they had was these obnoxious looking gingerbread type houses. Everybody had one. Almost everyone in the entire ward had these. And there was 3 open houses in the mist in this area. And these 3 plots were surrounded by these gingerbread housing things. It was like, oh my God. Yeah, it was the wrong neighborhood, man. But it did have one house, that one plot that we looked at. It really had an excellent view, and you weren't surrounded by the gingerbread houses. That was over on the other side of the ward, at least, out of view. You had maybe one that you had to stare at, but the rest of them were like way over the other side. So it wasn't bad, but man, I imagine those 3 people moving out going, I can't handle this anymore. I'm getting out of here. I wonder if they talked everybody into that style house at one point in time. That just is like, be like going into a ward and everybody's house is the Chocobo house or a Moogle house. Be like, this isn't good. Yeah, I don't like the HOA. Not gonna put up with this HOA here. That'd be funny. People coming around going, "Hi, we're the HOA of Ward such and such. Um, you need to have a gingerbread house, or you need to move." Yeah, I don't even remember what I don't remember which ward it was. Do you, Taco? I know it was in the mist, and they had 3 plots open, small ones. Aha! That, and straight ahead of me, boom, is a country cottage. And by the looks of it, it's a small one. I like the country cottage. What can I say? Yeah, I think I would snap too. Well, that's not like anybody can jump over to Ether right now to see what we're talking about. I can't believe how bad it is. Let me see. Now I'll pull up the tool, this tool here. I'll put into chat. Well, then I need to go here. Trying to figure out where to put the message. There you go. That allows you to see open houses. Either Cactar. I don't know. They were all grouped together in one ward. In one plot. One ward. I'm not seeing it. I mean, there's a whole bunch of them. Let's see. Let's try just the mist. I believe it was Ward 18. 55, 56, and 57 in Ward 18. Because we were looking at Ward 20, plot 21. And I think that was a good one. Out of, yeah, 55, 56, 57, Ward 18 in the mist on Cactar on Ether. Ward 18, period, has if you go to Ward 18 on Ether and Cactar in the mist, you will see nothing but a whole shit ton of gingerbread housing. Maybe we should make a stop there on the way back home. I might just do that because that was really bad. That's enough to make you go, okay, we're going to go over here and disappear. I do like the houses up here, though. I just don't like all the... It's cold up here, damn it. It snows a lot. Not that I don't like snow, it's just... I just get this, it's freezing out here sort of thing. I think my breath, yeah, see, look, I can even see my breath. Even on a sunny, well, it's clouds. So it's not quite sunny, but even on a sunny day, it's cold up here. Nice views. And so, yeah, we could see the fireworks from over here, which I thought was interesting. And they were quite close in the sky, not far away like some of the other ones. So, what do I got on me today? I got to get some more that. I've already done these, okay, for the week, the M1 through 4s. I believe it or not, I was able to get M1 done with no deaths. We won't talk too much about M2 through 4. I'm still doing badly. And Vale said he just got through doing M3 Savage. Congrats to him. I'm proud. But I don't think I can do that yet. Because my item gear is just barely over 700. I'm working on it, but, you know. I really don't think I need raid gear. The only savage thing I want to do is for a mount. And that's Eden. And that is, oh God. Let's see. Nope. Nope. That would be raids, didn't it? Dungeons, raids. Endwalker. No. Shadowbringers. I have them open. There's the Savage listing. This is the one we need to do for the Sky Skipper mount that holds 3. And I believe, it can be done unsynced, but I think we need a healer. Because Taco and I tried it, and those tank busters are nasty. So, yeah. Sometime we'll get a group of people who are got it. I don't think Val has that unlocked, do you? The Eden? Oops. Somebody was jumping around. If you don't think so, what am I going to do here? Yeah, we'll just
sweep him out of the way.
We'll just sweep the poor guy up. Are you there?
I am.
Or are you still on the ground?
I'm both. Both. This is where I live half the time.
Usually you got a nice place up here.
Well, thank you. It's nice and chilly, but it's
nice.
It's what was available.
I hear you. I hear you.
I got it the first round. of when
This is
Imperium was open. So it was like, you know what? I can't be picky.
no, I mean this is hard to do, get a large one. People would
I
kill for
kind of,
that.
right? I kind of thought about like putting up like a little platform or something to have like kind of a view. I like the whole like cathedral look and everything in the distance, which is in the castle over that way.
Well, if you want one of those sky decks, let me know. I can make them.
All right.
I can make them. They're quite easy. I probably have the stuff already stockpiled. I'm an Omni crafter and gatherer.
Nice. Me too. It's what I do with most of my time.
Oh, well. Yeah, you do have the little mentor thing. Well, then you can make it.
Make it yourself.
So show me the inside so we can figure out where we're
Yeah.
going to
Oh
go.
boy, this is gonna be okay. Yeah, we'll give you the tour.
Give me
It's
the 50-cent tour.
oh, okay. I even turned the lights on, so
Shocking.
I know it's
I think Val and I were kidding the other day. He wanted to paint Limsa. He's got that paintbrush emote thing, so he's painting all over the
oh
place.
yeah.
And
Yes.
and I said
Paint
something
the town
about
red.
saying, well, it'd be kind of nice if it stayed a little longer. And he says, yeah, then I'd
Right.
paint all of Limsa. And I go, well, as long as nobody brings a black light out, we're okay.
Well,
I know.
we'll
There's
we'll
there.
we'll get to that room. Um,
Sorry,
you know what? Screw it. Let's start with that one. After downstairs or this floor. So
it's
this is
fine.
this is my house.
Oh, cool.
This is my private sitting area right here.
I can see it's all
So
roped off.
yes, that's only invited guests only.
So, if you're sitting over there, other people can come up and take pictures of you sitting down. And
Exactly.
you have a
It's
couple
just as
Rogadins. You
long as
need a couple big,
right.
tough Rogadins standing here for standing guard.
Yes. Oh, I never
Stay
thought about
away
that.
from the ropes.
Or Lalafels. We'll
Hello,
just go one or
Dark.
the
How
other.
are you doing?
Or uninvited. Yeah, Dark Neko, yeah. Just jumped over the ropes, and it's like you're not supposed to do that. You're not allowed to do that.
Then the law falls in to attack their kneecaps.
Exactly. Exactly.
That
Exactly.
was
Yeah. So
fine until I took a spear from a Lalafell to the knee. And,
right. Got a tooth stuck
oh,
in
I
there.
like your fountain. That's cool. Big.
Yeah. So this is actually this is the guest sitting area. As you can see, there's not a whole lot of padding on these chairs.
It's
It's mostly I don't want them to get too comfortable, so
yeah.
they
I was
kind of
gonna
like
s-
linger.
I was gonna say
But
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
so I did put the fountain here just so they can kind of bask in my opulence. So
So cool. I like it. It's a neat. It's a
that
neat.
sounds so pretentious and awful.
It's fine. I think it's
I
funny.
just thought it was fun. Here's the facilities, just in case.
What's in? You have a bathroom in here? Well, a shower. Oh, you do have a toilet. Oh my goodness. It's the throne.
It is
It's your throne room. Okay.
exactly
So, I don't have one in my house, but if I need to go, I know where to head to.
right. And it's how often do you actually see one?
Not very often.
Yeah. So it's like, you know what? Let's yeah. Um, here's the main floor bar.
I like this. It's pretty.
Yeah, it was a
In the
nice
bar.
little
Nice bar. Oh, I see you got the plasma screen going up there. I like
yeah.
it. I used to play
Well,
EverQuest 2, and there was one bathroom in game, and it was at the bottom of this dungeon.
oh,
Seriously. And it
I
was like the
didn't
last resort bathroom you'd ever want to go into. It was worse
oh
than, yeah. Mm-mm.
I didn't play EQ2 very much. It was EverQuest 1. Yeah.
Yeah, I did that too. And
Oh, so many just great memories, and I will never relive that magic again.
I know. That's why I haven't gone back
And it's
lately.
so awful. So that's my bedroom. It's,
Up, big, nice tub. Yep. Mannequin
There's a bed,
in the center.
and that's
Lots of
yes, that's
room.
that's I
Jeez.
didn't I didn't know what to put in here.
More
I'm
beds?
minimalist.
Put a couple beds together. You could put a
No, I
couple
don't
of them
want.
together and make it a romper
I don't
room.
want company. I don't want
Okay,
company staying the night.
fine, fine. Just have a place for everybody to jump up and down on the beds.
Right? Exactly. Exactly. Um, this is my little reading area.
I got a lot of books.
Yeah, they're all picture books. I can't read, so yeah, just
They're entertaining. As long as
I'm
they're
like,
not
oh, look, it's a
scratching.
squirrel.
Picture books are fine. Scratch and sniff, I'd kind of look at you
Right.
funny.
Scratch and sniff books. Yeah.
I'm
Oh.
serious. There was a person with that name the other night. I had to duel him in Death Roll, and I beat his
This
little butt, but his name was Scratch and Sniff.
this is my contemplating room. This is my thinking room.
That's interesting. Well,
Yeah.
if you're going to sit and contemplate on anything, I guess she would be a good one.
Exactly. You know, she's always watching me from beyond the grave.
Oh, you took out the
Yeah,
squishy rug? You had a squishy
yeah,
rug?
technical. I need to clean up
Those
before
those things
company.
make those things make such silly noises when you walk over. It's like, oh,
They do, but I forgot to clean up the laundry, so sorry. Thanks.
hello,
Okay.
Haven. Thank you. Thank you so much for following. I really appreciate it. I do. I do. I do.
Then the downstairs.
There's a dote for you. I wonder if I'm too close for the dote. There we go. Thank you. Now where'd you go?
You're right.
Oh, there you are. Oh, see,
Downstairs.
you got a
So
safe on the wall.
yeah, that's where I keep we'll just say valuables.
Yep.
So this my house I named the Simporium.
Yes. I see
If you
you
saw
have
that
a
little
lot of
placard.
poles.
Yeah. Um
A lot of pole dancing areas.
yeah, except for not really
D-
used.
not, you need more practice?
I think so. I think so. It's the ab muscles I just don't have. So it's
Yeah, Val will come over and pole dance for you.
heck yes.
He's always running around with his shirt off. He can teach you
Throw
a few
money.
things.
Yes.
So I tell you what, why don't we just... Oh, let me take this
Yeah.
thing off. Ah, sitting down with this thing is terrible.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'm not really enthusiastic about this bow, really.
I get it.
Yeah, but
It's
it's
cool.
not as good as my Manderville, and I really loved my Van. I wonder if I could do that real fast. Let's see. How quick can I do things?
Haven, I should hire people. What do you think I
See,
made of
now
money?
this one says I'm deadly. I have sparkly things in my hands.
Right?
I have energy flowing compared to this.
Right? Those like, you know what?
It's
I'm
cool. I'm gonna, you know, yeah, I don't
gonna
know.
shoot some things and then you know what? Here's Wonderwall. And,
Yep, yeah, I think so.
and then it's like yeah, no, I actually just kind of finished down here with the letters on the wall with the neon lights. That was a pain.
I bet. I've never tried to do
Yeah,
that.
those neon lights are extremely rare, it turns out.
Really? Where do you get them from?
Yeah. So they're only from the Disciple of War Magic 18-hour level 100 venture for retainers.
Oh.
And I'm I don't while gathering is nice and sometimes very therapeutic in a way, just that repetition of just kind of going around that circle and everything. Um, I don't like to do it for myself very often, so I have a disgusting amount of retainers and just characters that are literally only for retainers. So I have a lot of retainers always going out to try to get these neon lights, and I've gotten one after about 700
Wow.
goes. So, and
That
another
is.
friend of mine, he got lucky. He got his first one after I think it's like 8th or something time. He hasn't seen another one yet, but so I just bought the rest of them, and I'm still deciding if that was a mistake.
I don't know. They look cool.
Because right, it's like yeah, they're cool, and actually, if with the lights off, they still glow, which I was actually really excited about. That to me was like the
It was worth it then.
like so
Yeah.
for this, it was yeah. So it was like okay, you know what, that I'm good with that.
Yeah. I like them. I turned my house lights down way low too, and I use my lamps to light
I
the
I,
different areas. I think it looks
I
better.
feel since Dawn Trail it was it's lighter than it was like the level 1 for lighting. I feel is lighter than it was
Yeah,
before
I
Dawn
think
Trail.
so. I think you're right. I try not to leave it up on that. It's too, to me, you know, yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's good. But I like your lighting in here too.
Thank you.
So, let me do this real quick. You've got your Twitch channel, you got your Discord. I grabbed a new code that will be good for 7 hours for now, unless you've got a different one we can put
Perfect.
up.
I do.
And then when I post this to my YouTube channel, because I do pull my Twitch streams down and resave them and
Oh, cool.
upload them, so it'll be there too, because I know things roll off of Twitch. So
Oh yeah.
anyway, I'm the way I found you, which is kind of weird. I was club hopping, and
Hmm.
when I found out who was playing, I would listen for a while, and if I liked it, I would stay. If I didn't, it was like I need to find some other place. The real fast, hard techno stuff, Joda, it puts my teeth on edge, and it's not very relaxing for me. I mean, I'm
Hmm.
not boo-pooing it. People like it, so that's cool. It's just not to me.
Right.
And I came to a club and you were playing, and the thing that impressed me right off the bat was, my God, he's showing what he's doing. What the hell is he doing? Is that how they're, And I think I told you that one time that I thought that was
Hmm.
amazing that you showed that. So,
Yeah, to me, like that's kind of my number one thing that I have to offer, honestly.
I know that's, well, no, it's not. So, you, how did you, you're a gamer,
Uh-huh.
you're teaching, you're a DJ. You know, how did you first get started with twitching and DJing for Final Fantasy? In
So
Final
for
Fantasy.
final, so for Final Fantasy, it was I was just kind of this was in January last year, so I was getting kind of bored. So my best friend who I started playing with, Clayton, he DJs with me sometimes now, but
Yeah.
we started together, and well, he played very long time ago, like AR, like ARR, I think even 1.0 for a while, but
So you were
mm,
playing EverQuest, or not EverQuest, damn it. Final Fantasy first, right?
yeah,
You were
yeah.
playing first,
So
okay.
yeah, so I started Final Fantasy in 2021. Um, just kind of tail end of Shadowbringers, and so we blasted through MSQ, and I actually finished Shadowbringers MSQ like it was like 10 minutes before servers went down for Endwalker.
Oh, wow.
I was like, oh boy, okay. And then so we're playing, going through Endwalker, everything else. He drops off to go play Destiny, which he's huge into Destiny too. But so then I keep going on, like doing my crafting stuff, and then got kind of bored, and then I didn't know about them, but then I learned that there were in-game venues, and maybe that's just for me not paying attention to most things, which not terribly surprising. But I learned that there were venues, so then I decided to go check one out. I couldn't tell you where it was. Or which one. So I show up there, see like, oh, there's DJ on Twitch. I'm like, okay, go check him out. No idea who it was. And this is gonna make me, yeah, I could word this appropriately. Never mind. I was like, you know what? I could do this because I've been DJing for a while. Otherwise, I was like, I could do this.
So you
And
were DJing before Final Fantasy, out in the real world?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It started in 2017, I think it was,
Wow.
for DJing. Um, and
Hi,
then that's
hi,
actually
Devellin. Keep going. I'm sorry,
hi Devi.
Debbie.
Um, yeah. So I started started DJing then, and then I actually started my Twitch in 2018. After seeing that, oh, there's actually people that like do their mixing on here, and for me it was just like a way to practice and at least pretend that somebody was listening. Uh, and and it was actually really interesting then for DJing on Twitch because there were not many people that were doing it.
No.
Maybe 15 to 20 generally. And now, I mean, there's just hundreds, if not thousands, at any given moment. So it's just kind of wild for that. But yeah, so I was at the venue, and I was like, yeah, I could do this, and it'll probably just give me a reason to keep playing, I guess, rather than
Yeah.
going back to WoW. And
Oh no, 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 no,
yeah,
no, no. Wow. Come on.
right.
I've
And
been
then
there. I've done that. Don't go.
right,
Yes.
right.
I'm
And
a
so then you're a huge WoW hater. No.
No, no. I played WoW for over a year. My downfall is I taught my son how to play WoW. God.
Hmm.
Yeah, he still does from time to time. He plays Final Fantasy, but you know, I yeah, he was a big he was big on WoW there. I mean, heavy raider too for a while. So yeah, I'm
Well,
sorry I breeded a WoW player, but
I spent a lot of time on WoW. Some good memories from there, but definitely community here is at face value much nicer.
uh-huh.
Um, Once you start looking at like Twitter and stuff, it's about the same. But
Yeah.
um, but I definitely people are far more helpful and willing to help. And if you're like newer to dungeons and stuff like that, or just kind of still learning or not as sure of your role, whether it's tanking, healing. A lot of people are far more patient, which I think is incredibly important, and
For the
I think
most
that
part.
actually,
Y-
yes, true. I mean, like if you're just god awful, I mean, just maybe stick to trust, but at least until you
Yeah.
get a little better. But yeah, so back to so I was like, yeah, you know what, I could do this, and then I started going around to a couple venues and just asking the owners there. I'm like, hey, if you ever need DJ, I'm be happy to. And
I saw it. I kind of saw the changes going through Final Fantasy as far as they had clubs, they had RP stuff going on, and then I went to some. I forgot where I went. I had to create. This was before you could data visit or server even visit, and I created an alt to go to this one venue that was putting on a play. That was the level that
that would
everybody
be
was
super
at.
cool.
And then with bards, they got the bard music going, and then they started rolling out with more of the DJs. Like
Hmm.
they decided, hey, this is cool. Let's marry these two up, and you got in at the beginning of it all. That's amazing.
Yeah, pretty close. And then yeah, it's been yeah. So I think actually my first time DJing for Final Fantasy was January 27th last year.
Yeah.
And but yeah, so it was just me like going around to a couple venues, and then one guy was like, "Oh yeah, I can help you out with getting some some bookings and everything. I know a bunch of people." Um he certainly did help. Ended up being a person I didn't really want to associate with much, so got severed. And
Part of growing.
yes, right. It's just you're always going to meet those people, and they're always going to exist, and it's just choices that you have to make for yourself. That is this person cool with me? And yeah, ever since then, it's just kind of grown a bit from there, and just balancing that with actually playing the game. It's like, heck, I haven't even done, which is horrible. It's like I haven't even like DJed this entire week, but it's like I'm at 90 of my 450 of tomes this week, so it's like I've been kind of putting that off. So
I
like
know.
after this, it's going to be like to the expert dungeons, but yeah. So it's been super cool. I've met so many, so many amazing people from just different areas, and I've thankfully been able to even like meet a few of them in person, which is amazing.
That's cool.
But
Very cool.
yeah, so it was just like, oh, someone helped me out. Then that kind of grew from there, and then like meeting other people, and
Networking.
yeah.
Yeah. Now, for those that don't know, what types of music do you spin, or is it play? I never know which one to use, and
Either way, I think.
yeah, I know there's different names for different things. I know we've talked about this once before. You go for house music, but then there's bass house, and then there's dubstep, and it's like, oh, because people ask me, well, what sort of DJs you like? What do you want to like? House.
Right, right. It's definitely a tough one. So,
If I just say
so
rock and
really,
roll, they just kind of look at me funny.
right.
Oh my gosh.
Um, play and spin, honestly, pretty interchangeable. Um,
Okay.
yeah, I think spin is probably more from like the vinyl days, where it's like the
Mm,
records were actually spinning.
right, right.
But I mean, all of that's
Play.
carried on. I mean, yeah, just like like there's a radio DJ and there's a DJ that mixes music, and then even now it's like the producers, um, like
You create.
you know, yeah, exactly. So then but even then they're still just referred to as DJs. So it's kind of a catch-all term anymore. But yeah, definitely like play, spin, whatever. But yeah, so for what I do play, house, the subgenres of house, bass, deep tech, uh, electro, tropical, not so much. Um, Dubstep.
I don't think I've ever heard you do tropical. I've heard you do
It's
house
it's only been a few
techno,
times.
and I think I've heard you do house electric. I know you get
Yeah.
going sometimes, and it's just like, holy crap! I forget about anybody else going on, and I watch you doing your thing there with the board and stuff. It's like, oh my gosh,
That's
it's
that's
amazing. It's amazing to watch you
it's
get going.
it's hard sometimes, which I we might circle back on it, but yeah, dubstep. How I do a bunch of pop, even like
Mm-hmm.
not I wouldn't really necessarily like top 40, but
No,
maybe top 40 from like 1995 to like 2012.
you mix it in all though. It's cool how
Exactly.
you
Yeah.
can weave them all together. Let's see. Oh, there's one I missed. When or how did you get the banana theme started? You know it was going to come up.
um. So the banana stuff. Well, rather the first banana item that I ever received. So I've never actually purchased
Oh,
any
so
of
you
the
were
banana
given the
stuff for
banana.
myself. Yeah,
Somebody.
I have not. Well, other than the banana runts, I have never purchased any of these for myself. Uh, but the very first banana item that I received was the banana flask,
Oh,
and my wife thought it was hilarious. And this was in, I don't know, 2017, 18 maybe. And my wife just thought it was hilarious. That was like, oh, is that a banana in your pocket? Like it's like, no, that's a
yeah,
banana
I
flask.
like
And
that. I like
so
that.
Right. So it started with that, and then in 2021 when we moved into this house, we actually moved in on my birthday, and my wife gave me a birthday gift for that day, and is a neon banana. And so I remember I put that up in my window, and the window faces the street, and I go out there to look at it, and my neighbor who works like 50 feet away from me, I'm out there, I'm looking at it, and he just walks out, and he's like, "Hey, nice banana." And I'm like, "Okay." but but yeah, ever since then, it's just kind of it's grown. Like
So
even for
you
when we go to festivals and stuff, I have a banana fanny pack, and so it's just like everybody now, home, online, work, is just, oh, bananas. Like it's,
okay? So
I
you never approached any other fruits or nuts, right? You just kind of went straight banana.
um no, I have a
Oh,
couple pineapple items, I guess.
two pineapple. That's a
Yeah,
change.
but other than that, no. I think, I guess, tropical fruits are great, but I guess bananas are technically a berry. But
Is it because the seeds are on the
it
well?
it
Y-
is,
yeah, seeds are on the inside.
yeah.
Mm.
Um, but no, nothing else is ever, yeah, I guess even contemplated or started. It's just banana,
Banana.
and of course, Illy, you would come in a banana.
Of
Um,
course, of course.
right. So now it's like I'm sitting at just like so many banana things. Like my niece was over a couple weeks ago, and she's 13, and she went into my computer room for something because she painted a rock for me,
Aw,
and it's a banana on
that's
it.
cool. That's so cool.
And in which I thought that was really sweet, but I was in a home at the time, and when she came out, she was like, "There's bananas everywhere in there." It's like, yep, there
Well,
really are.
bananas do come in bunches. Can't have a single
Exactly,
banana. Just
absolutely,
can't.
it'd get lonely.
Mm-hmm.
The funniest thing to me though is I eat maybe 3 bananas a year. so, so
How many pineapples?
one maybe.
One.
So it's not like it definitely didn't start from like me just being like, oh, I just gonna be munching on bananas all the time. It was just purely a, haha, this is funny.
Have
And
you ever eaten a banana on your stream? You're just
I
not saying
think
nothing to that one.
once, I
Once.
think once, and this was probably a year or so ago. A few people have asked, but I think they have like ulterior motives about it. So
Ye-
which that means is yes, I absolutely will. Um,
How many biddies are that gonna be? Oh my
Honestly,
god.
knowing me, it'd be like, it's gonna be 15. Like, I don't think there's like nothing on my
They
channel that's
better
actually
have a
offensive.
bunch of biddies.
Yeah,
I
like the
know.
points. Yeah, it's like, take my
Um,
pants off one. Show a banana. I think it's like
speaking
50.
of all the, well, I know a lot of GJs have a ton of what I call bells and whistles. They have things thrown at them or dropped, and they do all the other games and things viewers can request and you know turn in for channel points or bits or biddies or whatever they call them. Which are your current favorite ones? And have you ever regretted any of the offerings that you've had?
Um, let me actually pull mine up to see what I have deactivated right now, because that'll definitely help me with
With the
the
ones I regret
regret.
ever putting up there in the first place.
Yeah. My honestly, the one that has helped me the most, and you know what, maybe some other people as well, is the take the bottoms off, taking my pants off, and
That one's
that
pretty cheap
purely,
too.
yeah, it's 1 point. I'm cheap, but that that actually started. Um, I don't know exactly when, but this room sometimes will like in the night, I'll keep the door shut, just keep noise
It
down.
gets hot.
Yeah, and it gets really warm, and I was like,
Oh
all
yeah, your
right, I
computer
know this
going
isn't
like
gonna break
crazy.
any Twitch rules, so because really at this point it's just shorts,
They got shorts.
and and then so then I was like, okay, I'll just do this, and then since then it's just kind of like, whoa, and it's like take them on. It's like, okay, I mean, like it's more for me. It's way more comfortable for me, just because it gets warm in here. So then it's like, yeah, this is for me. So that's definitely probably my favorite one, just because of my own comfort. Um, I do also very much enjoy the show Banana, just because it's I have a ton of banana items, and it's like, okay, what which one do you see? So I have a little button on my Stream Deck that'll make or just list them out in my chat, and then yeah, they get to choose whichever one.
Yeah, I've called for
Uh,
the big banana a couple times.
that one's a good one. That was actually a gift from me by from my friend Onyx. I don't know if you've ever known Onyx.
Mm-mm,
Um,
don't think
okay,
so.
but yeah, she's well-ish known, or was in the venue community. She dropped out of it. She's like, yeah, I don't have the energy for this anymore.
Everybody takes breaks from that stuff.
Which right, 100%. Um, but but yeah, so those are definitely probably my favorite ones. Um, the ones that I did, and then of course I have my I will bond somebody if anybody ever gets 750,000, which at the rate that I stream,
Yes.
someone would have to be watching every single minute that I stream
I don't know
for
how
the
many
next
I've got. I,
like 4 or 5 years.
I don't
So
think I have that much, no.
so
So
it's like I'm safe.
yeah, you're safe.
Because
But
yeah, because it's like I'm
they
never
have
gonna
to
get
be,
bonded.
in order to do that, they'd have to be on your server.
Exactly, I'm not moving. I
I
am.
don't blame you. I'm not moving
Right, I'm
either.
not giving up a house. Like, and honestly, it's like I'm never gonna get bonded. I'm too much like Clooney in that regard.
Ah, but they could pay. Could
And
they pay for the bondage? For bondage? Could they pay? Yeah, they
I
want to.
mean,
Can they pay
yes.
for bondaging you? Can they pay for a bond for you and somebody else? Saying, okay, here's my channel points. I want you to go marry somebody.
I haven't thought about this. I mean, I totally would.
Ah,
Um, I'm like, I have no. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, like I don't do the whole like I don't take that much
I
stock in
thought
it
you and your
for
next
just
door
me
neighbor were.
personally.
I thought you knew your next door neighbor and you were gonna get married.
Oh, Clayton.
Clayton.
Yeah, we actually are planning on doing that purely for the like the mounts and stuff like that.
I want to come.
Yes. So we've actually debated whether it's going to be are we going to do like a huge to do and just like way over the top,
Yes.
or do we do like we'll just get bonded and not tell
Go.
anybody about it and be
Go
like, oh
over the
yeah,
top.
we just did this last weekend, we just wanted it to be like a little
No, no,
quieter.
no, no, no. Go over the top.
I mean, knowing both of us, it would have to be over the top. I mean, that's just who both of us are as people.
I'd have to, if
Um,
I want to come over for it, but you'll have to meet up with me because you can't send me mail or Google Mail. So you have to
yes,
hand me the
yes,
invitation directly. But
absolutely.
yeah, I think you should do over the top. I think you guys should be dressed up in yellow. The theme's got to be yellow and white. Fly in with the Moogles. Do the kiss in the air. Come on, just do it.
Right?
Yes.
Vara's sitting here trying to call me out. Like, you're not going to be marrying Clayton just for the mount.
Why not?
I mean,
I
we're
married my gal
besties.
pal on another
Exactly.
long time ago. We just
Exactly.
decided we were girl on girl. We both
Yeah.
we went over the
Now
top
that
with
it's
the whole
allowed.
thing,
I remember.
and yeah, we get to fly and kiss and everything. And I have my
Right?
mount. Yeah, we did it so we could port to each other because we were doing the views. I don't know if you ever do the
Oh,
view.
yeah.
Have you do the sight logs, the sightseeing
Yeah.
log?
I had a bad experience with that once.
Oh, well, I've got them all. If you ever want any painting from any of them, let me know.
Awesome.
But yeah, we were doing them all, and some of them were really hard to get to, and I couldn't get to the top of Gugani to save my friggin' life. So, um, she and I got married for the sole purpose of me being able to port to her to these obnoxious places so I could get the sightseeing spot, and I just hit my keyboard. So yeah, and it was,
Yeah,
we'd always I was helping out with the FC then a lot with her, and I would go help her just be pulled wherever she was at and just go. It was
yeah,
nice. It was a good tool.
that's, yeah. No, I actually started my first one was Kugani Tower, and I was in a Discord chat with some
You
friends,
did
and
that?
I got up to the top, and I was like,
You're amazing.
isn't there supposed to be a
Sites?
sightseeing thing up here?
Yeah, there is, but you have to have it. You have to unlock it for the
Yeah, guess who didn't have it unlocked?
Oh no. I think I would have cried because that thing is extremely hard to get up to. Did you go back
I
up?
enjoy it. Yeah. I mean, I enjoy it. Like Leap of Faith is my absolutely favorite thing
Oh,
in Gold Saucer.
I suck at jumping.
It's like, yes. I wish there were more.
This purple
For the
kitty
jump
can't
puzzle
jump.
ones.
Oh no. And once I get up there, I'm
But
fine. But getting up there, nope. I had to have my son come over. He's good at jumping. Yeah, to get me on top of the palace in Tulliola. And I gave him 7.5 mil so he could go get the bike.
oh, geez,
Yeah, it
that's
was worth it.
quite the cost.
It was worth it.
It's
And
worth-
besides, it was nice to watch him go, oh my God, Mom, you serious? You want it? Yeah, just go get it. Go on. Get
oh, oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
But no, as for Twitch regrets, honestly, none of them actually. I disabled one just because I don't have the items anymore, which is the
Ah,
cat gloves and ears. Also, I'm a bun now, so like that wouldn't really be fitting, I guess. But I've usually been pretty careful about anything that I create for it, that going through that thought process of, is this something that I actually
you
want
want
to
to
do?
do? Yeah.
And and with so much of this, I mean that's even with the music that I play is, am I
You've got
going
it.
to enjoy this? And because that's like for the music that I play, like that's how I look at everything first. It's like I know that the music that I play isn't for everybody, and that's any type of art. It's subjective. So then looking at different things like that, and even those redeems, it's like, or so I guess for the music, it's, if I don't enjoy this, I'm not going to do it, because at the end of the day, I mean, like I could say as much as like, oh, I do this for all of you, blah 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 blah. I'm like, that's while true. I mean, I enjoy that, but at the same time, it's like, this is my hobby,
Yeah.
and it's like, I'm not going to sit here and just do something that I don't like, or
Like
listen to stuff
just just
that I
because it's
just
a
don't
bell or whistle you're throwing in for.
exactly.
Okay. Cool. Makes sense.
Exactly. The one that I disable most, that actually, one that has been more of a pain in the ass than anything, is every once in a while I'll enable it, mostly for Zeri, um, is rate my nanner, and Zeri will send me a picture of a banana on Discord, and I'll bring it up on stream, and I'll just
Oh
do
my
an
God. I
over the
think I've
top
sent you a
rating for it.
banana pics once or twice. I
You
don't
did?
remember.
Oh,
I did. I
wait,
did do
you had the
once.
felt one,
I
right?
think. I'd have to scroll back.
Was that you?
I don't remember. There's one I saw and I went, oh, I there's one person I know I've got to,
I'm
you know.
so bad at
Okay.
remembering
No,
anything
no,
about
no, no,
anybody
no.
at
I have to
any given
scroll
time.
back quite a bit. Na, 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 na.
No, you didn't. Who the heck sent
I
you the felt
sent
one?
you one that's throwing.
Yeah,
It's a GIF, and it was throwing
yeah,
cogs or flowers in the air.
yeah.
That was one.
No,
That was the only one I've sent you. I don't know why, but
someone sent me a felt one that they made, and it's like, I just want that.
no. That was just a
Okay,
GIF. That was just a GIF.
okay. But yeah, so that one's just kind of a pain in the ass, because then it's like, okay, well, I have to save the picture and then bring it up on
Screen.
through OBS and stuff like
Thank
that,
you.
and I'm very
Oh, thank you so much.
oh,
I
hi
got another
buddy.
follow. Thank you.
Yes,
I
honestly, all
really
of you
appreciate
guys
you.
should be following Elquin. Elquin does just super chill and fun
Oh
streams.
my gosh, you guys. Thank you. You're gonna make me blush. Oh my gosh! Guys, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh my goodness. I don't know what to say except thank you from the bottom of my heart. Oh my god. All right, we got to do a dote here for all of you. There you go. Thank you. Yep, seeing my butt back down. Now where were we?
Uh,
I got it.
redeems that I don't like.
Yes.
I didn't like.
Now
Yeah.
go ahead if there's any other ones.
Yeah, the rate my nanner, honestly, the twerk it one is sometimes I can't twerk. I have like
I've watched
I
you
have
try
good
to do
rhythm when
that,
it comes
and
to
it's like,
thank you,
oh
try. Yes,
my,
exactly.
yeah,
And it's like, you know what, maybe don't, but the only reason that I honestly keep it up, and I know this kind of contradicts what I said a bit ago, is I only keep it up because people enjoy it. Me, I don't care. I'm fine with making a fool out of myself. I do it every single time I turn my stream on. So it's
I
like,
know, I know.
so, but to me, it's like, that's
But you're having
fun.
fun. I can see you're
Exactly.
having fun doing it. It's like,
Exactly. So
what
even
was
the horrible attempt at twerking, it's like,
that and
you know what,
trying
all
to
right.
get you to do ara ara with a deep voice. I can't even do it. Yams is the only one that can do it and make me go,
I,
there it is. But yeah,
right?
Yams can do it. There was one
Yeah.
other good lady out there. I can't think of her name, but I came across her and she could do it. I mean,
I've
she's got
kind of tried,
this
and it's like I
lovely, sexy voice, you know. But you really have to get down deep to do one of those.
yeah.
Yeah, down to your toes. So, you know, I know you've done lots of shows, but out of all of them, do you have one or two that stand out as special to you? Maybe something happened that you you remember that one
Yeah.
show more than any?
I mean, this is probably gonna sound a little conceited, but my birthday last year, we did something here actually, um,
That's not
and
conceited.
well, I mean, it's because it's like, oh, it's special to me because it's my birthday.
Well,
I
yes.
guess. But that was just so incredibly moving to me, just because there was a ton of people that came out for it. It was a joint birthday. So if you know Alpha Blue,
I think so.
um,
I think
okay,
so.
we're we're friends, and his birthday's the day before mine, so it was like a birthday party for both of us. But we had some of our good friends DJing as well. We had, let's see, at the time he was going by Eris, and then now Cool D, and I don't know what now, but and my little sis Raya, DJ Rairu, um, and and it was just very kind of moving that people actually like, because it wasn't, like a regular like venue night. It was just,
No, just came out to
people
celebrate your
came out for
birthdays.
us, and that was very, very moving for me.
Aw.
Other other times, so every once in a while, and I really just need to start up another one, I'll do charity drives, because Twitch lets you do like Twitch donations for charity. So it's like you can set up like, I want to raise this much money
Yeah.
for a charity, and just I've done that a few times for the Trevor Project and Michael J. Fox Foundation for Parkinson's research, and I think I'm up to like $1,500 like total raised
Oh
for those
my
through my community,
God.
and it's just, that is like, I had to step away because I didn't want to cry on camera like a few times, and it's like so incredibly moving to me, because I mean, my best friend Clayton, he's a gay man, and tons of my friends are in the LGBTQ community, and my grandfather passed from Parkinson's, so it's like these things mean a lot to me, and just people, giving their money to do that, or like to help with those foundations, just means so much to me. Like the Michael J. Fox Foundation is for Parkinson's research, to finding kind of more what causes it, treatments, cures, and then the Trevor Foundation is a a foundation that does mental health help for at-risk LGBTQ youth, and those two just mean a lot to me. So those actually probably well even above my birthday stuff. Just hitting those goals when I do it that's actually probably the most meaningful thing to me.
That's utterly amazing. That's extremely amazing. Oh my gosh. That is so cool.
I can also tell you the worst time I've had ever DJing on it. No,
Now, what's going to be my next question?
seriously.
Yeah.
Oh,
Have you ever had a
um,
really bad one where you just kind of went, I may not do
yeah,
this again?
yeah. Every single time. No,
No.
no. There was one time, and I remember the venue name and everything, which will not say. Um, it's honestly not even around anymore, so it really doesn't matter. But it was they were kind of winding down in popularity. They had like a change in ownership or management or whatever. I don't know. I don't know how any of that works. Um, and the chat itself was relatively quiet, well, extremely quiet. I mean, there were a couple of my friends in there just kind of chit chatting with me, but there was like nothing else. And I noticed even on my view of my camera, I was like, okay, there doesn't really look like anybody's here. Maybe people are just like sitting. I don't know. Maybe they're just like ERPing in the back. I don't know. And
Yeah.
and so when I was done, I I and rayed out whatever because I was the last one there, and nobody was there. And then I found out later from the manager there, they were like, "Oh yeah, it was a pretty slow night, so we just decided to close early."
And not tell you?
Yeah, and this was a while ago. This
I
was over a
wonder
year ago. But I was
I
like, "Are
wonder
you
if it was
fucking
one of
kidding
the
me?"
venues I went to that you were playing at, and it was like nobody was there. You were there, playing away, dancing away,
Right.
and
So it's
I'm
like,
looking around
okay,
going, "Are these guys open?" Oh, I stood there for a
right.
while
That
and danced and listened, and then, eventually it was like, "Oh, it's
I
getting
mean, you
kind of
get
late
bored
for
and leave.
me."
I get it.
I
I mean,
bowed and waved at you, and I went. I think that maybe there was one
yeah.
other person there but they were all staff, but they kind of all disappeared. Nobody said, "Poof." I think I know which one you're
Yeah.
talking about. That
So a
that would
lot of
be
those
terrible.
are difficult, and I mean, getting into the whole like, oh, running a venue and all this is like, that sounds tough. It's like, because I've thought about it, and like that's what this
Um,
place was originally for.
Running,
Um,
I'd never ran a venue here. I did in EverQuest
oh,
2 though, and that was all role play stuff.
mhm,
But still, it's making a commitment every week to the same time slot, trying to round up talent to come play, or role play their songs out, do dance routines and stuff. Yeah,
mhm.
it's hard, you know.
Yeah,
And then having extra people to come and be staff because, you got the bar, you got food, you got hot tubs. My bar had hot
right.
tubs. I think I
Well,
started the bar hot tub scene. I don't know, but um,
but it's tough because you're
yeah,
relying on people actually like volunteering their
you
time,
are you are relying on other
and
people to be there to help out.
there's not, yeah, and there's not like, I'm not to say like tons of people are like super flaky but or anything, but it's like there's no true commitment with it. It's what, if you don't show up, nothing's gonna happen to you. It's like you're not doing this for actual money, like a real job, to where it's
Right.
like, oh, if I don't show up, I don't get paid. So so fine, and the people that do it is just like, props to all of you, like to running it, even working at them, like creating so many welcoming environments for people to go to. Because I know that the venue stuff really started, and this was before I started with the venue stuff, or even Final Fantasy was like, a lot of it started from when COVID started and everything is
Mm-hmm.
like locked down. So then people are like, okay, well, let's get this social interaction, like more social interaction in game, and just the people who are able to create that for others and provide that atmosphere is just amazing to me. And
Yeah, it does. It takes a lot of commitment. I'm helping out a friend of mine. You've played there, a couple times. Club Vanquish.
oh yeah,
We had
yeah,
you
I'm
out at the beach
actually
party. Their all day
yeah.
thing. Oh my God. Uh,
That was
no. Oh, I
that was a long day.
I was running the
I'm there
death
September
roll.
13th.
I was running the death roll tournament, and we were giving away 73 million. It was, and I had like 48 participants, and it was like, oh my God, it took forever. Uh,
That sounds like personal hell for me. Like,
oh, it was bad, but I help Club Vanquish out every Friday. I dance for him, and I'm a dancer, and then I run the death roll tournaments. Um,
Vanquish is good people.
yeah, he is.
Like
He did.
method.
I
Okay.
I I like Club Shadow Song. I go there because they stay late. They're open up late.
Mm,
Late for me, early for them.
yeah.
Um, but I met Vanquish. No, yeah, I met Method there. He just come running up to me, and
Oh, okay.
it's like, oh, let's dance. And I was like, okay. And our
I guess this is
friendship took
happening.
off. Yeah, this is happening. It was like I was a little worried because he was acting like a puppy. Um, but it all worked out. We
There's nothing wrong
talked.
with
I got
puppies.
to know him. He's a good person. I've been his friend. I help out at his club. Um, so yeah, but I know it's a big commitment every week. You got to be there. You got to have that time slot open. Forget about anything else. But when I was running one in EverQuest 2, we were running it on Saturdays, which pretty much ate up part of our weekend. And Hubin just said, I can't do it anymore. And I couldn't do it without his support, so my club closed. But yeah, we ran it for almost a year. But yeah,
That's
it
cool.
takes a lot of commitment, takes a lot of connections. You got to have a lot of friends willing to come help you run the thing every week. And
Right.
without them, you really don't have a place. That's why a lot of clubs I see are guilds, um,
Yeah.
or FCs, and
Yep.
but that's still not a guarantee that your members are going to come help you.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But if you ever do, I'm pretty sure you're going to have enough people that will come over and help you. If you ever want to make a club, you have the setting.
I've
Um,
I've thought about it, and my idea. I've kind of ran it by a couple people, and it, um, it's been a no, I don't want to say like anti-club, but a maybe a bar staff. I don't know, but just more of a, you know what, it just make it what you want to make it. So like for the people showing up, and hopefully guide it to be more just purely social focused, rather
yeah,
than, I mean because for everybody who's been to a bunch of venues, like we've all been to ones, even huge ones, like the really big ones that are damn near capped and everything, to where it's like you go
I
in
know.
and nothing in shout chat, nothing in yell chat, nothing in stay chat, and it
Wow.
and it's this is not a welcoming environment.
No.
And to me, that would be so much fun. It's just like, yeah, just come show up, like we're not gonna do gambling, we're not gonna do like these other things that are just do everything social focused. Will it ever work? Probably not. Will I ever do it again? Probably not. But
You can always give it a shot.
yeah, but I don't want it to fail because I'm terrified of failure. So,
Oh,
so it's
you need to come up with some fun in games that really doesn't,
right.
it,
All right, just
n-
do it to give away all my gil.
yeah, give away items. Give away silly
Honest,
silly items.
honestly, thought about it.
Make them have the
Nope.
place of honor or
Reindeer.
someplace.
Here, here. Speaking of silly
What?
items, here I got something for you.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Well, dude, I trumped you by that.
Son of a bitch.
I'm giving you a bunch. Take them.
Son of
They're
a
blue
bitch.
bananas. You can do whatever you want with those.
I'll save them for later.
You give me one, I give you a bunch. Oh, I have something else for you too. What the hell? Here. This is because
Oh,
it's yellow. You probably have one of these already. But here, have another one.
anything away.
You cannot have too many of these stuffed alphas. If you have
I
your
can't tell
your
you how many of
retainers
these.
I know, retainers. They come back and they bring me back tons of those damn things. I have so many of them that it's not funny.
It's just
He's yellow. There you go. You could put one in each of the tables. He's
there we go.
happy.
Perfect.
He's happy, smiley bird, yellow. There you
Hey,
go.
he knows what's up.
He knows what's up.
He has no responsibilities. I am a little bit jealous.
Oh my goodness. Now, I was lucky enough to come group with you a while back.
Mhm.
I would anytime
That's right. Yeah,
you
for
need a
one of my
bard,
streams.
give me a yell. I'm always here now. I'm retired. And I understand you prefer, your tank as your main.
Mhm.
Um, so what are your current? Well, you see, your current level is
Yep.
100. This is your tank.
Yep.
You don't have any other.
I
Uh,
have 100 Reaper. That's it.
Reaper,
If I
and that's
ever
sort of a
want
tank
to,
too.
yes.
I have tried to do other, and I just can't. It's like I have a bard mindset or range DPS mindset, and you can't do that as a healer. You can't run and heal somebody. It's like that doesn't work very well.
Illy used to give away alphas to sprouts. Really? It's like, here,
Yeah,
have an alpha that you can't use because you'll never own a house. I guess apartments, never mind. Or free company rooms. Never mind, never mind, never mind. I take it back.
I've stood in Limsa and given these things away. Anybody want the free stuff, Alpha? Oh,
Everyone's like, no. But yeah, just Reaper, Warrior. Warrior's absolutely really the
and
only one that I care about playing.
according to your mentor tag, you are an Omni crafter gatherer too.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Like
Those I absolutely enjoy. Um,
I
I
know
have a
you.
bunch of jobs at 80, and that was literally just to so they were on sale. The level boosts for them were on sale, and I was like, okay, cool. I can finally get my insatiable title.
God,
So
that's
I did
one way
that
of
so I could
doing
do
it.
all the yeah, because it's like, oh, I'm never gonna play these. Like,
Yeah.
I have no, like, range stuff, especially casters. Never, like, any game that I ever played except for my very first class in EverQuest has ever been a caster, and I
No.
started with Necro in that
Oh
in
no, no.
EverQuest. But besides that, I was like, nah. I gotta be up. Actually, ever since then, I just played tanks. So throughout the
Hey,
rest of EverQuest, I did a monk tank. World of
casters,
Warcraft did
you have to
tanks.
stand to cast. You should
Yeah, I
try
can't.
Bard. Once you try Bard, you'll never go back. The arrows.
Maybe someday I'll actually play it.
You should
Other than
try.
having to like go do like the couple like dungeons that I did unsynced. And I was like, okay, I'm never gonna touch any like Black Mage. Absolutely hated it.
A lot of people
Even for the
love.
unsynced, stuff, I was like, I don't understand this. Also, I wasn't gonna take the time to actually learn it, but still. However, I am starting to level Paladin, but
Try
also
Bard.
another tank.
Try Bard. It's amazing. Yes, you want Bard.
Devi, it's not naughty if I'm never gonna play the classes.
That's true.
That's
That's true. So,
it.
you've gotten through the MSQ, I take it?
Hmm. Oh
Okay.
yeah.
So, out of all the past expansions, do you have a favorite one? Heaven's Ward, Stormblood,
I do.
Shadowbringers, Endwalker? I mean, I know on Endwalker, I cried my living eyes out. I was boo-hoo-hooing hard at the end of Endwalker. Oh my gosh. So which out of those is your favorite?
Shadowbringers,
That's a good
actually.
one. That's a good one.
That was the one where I really, um, to me, that's when the game really opened up, and the classes or the jobs, I guess, were fun, or I guess more fun, and it seemed like there was a shift between Stormblood and Shadowbringers in terms of like the dungeons and everything too.
I think
Maybe
you
a bit
missed
more
out of the
difficult or
fact of in order to become a bard, I had to become an archer I had to
Yeah.
go take Lancer up to a certain part, and
What?
yeah, this was way back. I started,
Oh, that sounds
um,
awful.
I started before when let's see, oh, which one was it? Flip. I think Stormblood had just come out,
Okay.
or yeah, possibly, but yeah, that's yeah. I had to I had to do other classes up to a certain point. Um,
I mean, I can
it
get
was
some real
terrible.
hate here.
Yeah, I had to do Marauder and Gladiator, Pugilist, Lancer,
Oh,
um, serious,
jeez.
up to a certain point.
I am.
At Lancer, I had to
Yeah,
get up to at least 34 or something. I had to do, there was just different things I had to do with those before I could go further, become a bard. Now it's
that's
so
crazy.
easy. You just go bard. They got rid of all the other stuff, and that was
I, I mean, that's
amazing.
good though. Like, I
Uh-huh.
think that's good.
That's
I mean,
very good.
but but yeah, I mean, like, I can't say yeah for favorites though. ARR, no. I mean, I know this is so
Mm,
blasphemous. I gotta skip through so much of it.
AR
Because
was
otherwise,
rough.
I wouldn't keep playing like that. That's just it. Is like I'm skipping this or I'm done. So Clayton and I both skipped probably this maybe like final like third or quarter of it. It was just
It was
so it
getting
was really
tedious.
so bad.
It was
And
getting
especially when it's like,
tedious.
oh, go over here and talk to this person. Oh, go back, talk to that this
Uh-huh.
the first
Yeah,
person again.
it was it
It's
was
like sis,
tedious.
like I've seen you use your little link shells on your ears to talk to each other.
Go talk to each
It's like
other.
why
Yeah,
why am I doing this for you?
I know.
But so it was actually hilarious then because okay, it's been long enough I could do a spoiler for Shadowbringers, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
go for it.
Um when the guy for the Crystal Tower in Shadowbringers, it was like, oh, it's Graha. And
Graha?
everyone was like, oh yay, Graha. And it was like Clayton and I were like, who the hell's that?
Oh no.
Because we skipped the end of AR.
You had to do that at one point in time, I think, in order to
I
progress.
don't know, we skipped it because of with the story skip. And then we were like, who the
Oh
hell?
no, you
Like,
did
why is
that,
everybody
yeah.
so excited?
Because it was Graha. Graha
Yeah,
Tia.
like,
I, I got a big crush on him too.
well, I mean, who doesn't? I mean, he sims for everybody, so it's like, I mean,
I
you got to return a little bit of it. I mean, I get
when
it.
he showed up at my in room in the middle of the night, all kind of, rubbing his hands back and forth, a little embarrassed. It's like, why didn't I just grab him by the shirt and yank him in? I don't know.
Right? Just throw a collar on him.
Oh God, no, no. Maybe if he was into it, I don't think he would be. But
Maybe one with the bell so you can hear where he's at.
where are you, Gra? So, out of all the zones in the game, do you have a favorite one for, it's just really pretty. You got to go there and look at the vistas. Oh, I'm making you
That's
think.
tough. That is tough.
Oh, I know. There's lots of good
Um,
places.
yeah, there really are. Let me let's see. That is extremely difficult for me.
I tell you what,
Um,
while you're thinking, I'll tell you my
I did really
favorite.
like. Yes, yes.
Ilmeg
Hmm.
on the source. If you go all the way across the zone to where the waterfall is, there's an area up there you can land. I love being up there. Lovely place to watch the sunsets. So there you go. Go ahead, think.
Illy said this would be an easy answer for me. Why should this be what my house?
There.
I'm sorry.
Well, that counts too. Do you like the vistas here?
Yeah, I mean, like they have that painting. I've been feeling.
How do you use the hot springs?
All right. Ultima Thule, actually, for me.
Oh, that is a cool one. There, I love
Um,
the skies in there.
yeah, the skies, the story combined with it, I really like that one. But I really also liked The place with all the Magitech stuff. I think it was actually from ARR or Heaven's Word, but oh, one of those is great.
I think
Oh
you're right.
shit,
What?
shit, Illy. You know
The
what?
golden
Illy
saucer?
called me out. Yes, that is should have been 100%. See, I was thinking of like the views and everything, and like how it looks. No, 100%. My favorite place is Golden Saucer. If I'm not at my house crafting or DJing or in a dungeon, I'm at the Golden Saucer.
What do you like playing in the golden saucer?
Um, Leap of Faith is
You
absolutely my favorite. I also like the Slices Right,
so
where
you
you
go for the
dodge bamboo.
events.
There's events. What do you
What
mean
the
events?
what they call is the events. The
Oh yeah.
You're not into the little side games and stuff, or
No,
triple triad, or they've got
I've
Marze
tried.
Tong upstairs.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm sure you
Mahjong.
do
Yeah.
do mini Capcom and the Catpot. I hope.
Yes. Yes. I have a lot of MGP saved up
Cool.
for
Some
something.
pretty cool
If
mounts you
there's
can get.
Yeah, I have the ones that I want, but yeah, I'm like 5.5 million gold
Huh,
saucer points.
that's good.
I kind of want to hit cap.
Yeah, I think Cap
Wait,
is 10. Isn't Cap 10 million?
yeah. I was
Yeah,
like,
you're
I want to
halfway
do that.
there.
Exactly. Oh, good lord. Exactly. Debbie's right. Got to do those scratchers every day. Absolutely. I do. I do want to get into the chocobo racing.
I've
I
done it.
did on I did on my first character on my old main,
Ah.
and then that kind of just dropped off after
Oh,
I
it's
had to
fun.
switch
It's fun,
characters.
especially when you get to breed them up and all that stuff.
Right. Yeah, like this sounds really fun to me, and then so probably start looking into that, see what I have to do for it.
I dipped my toe in it for a while. I raced a chocobo. I bred it. I got a new one. I retired that one and went with the next one, and it's cool. Yeah.
But you could name the chocobos that you race.
Yes, I believe so. I believe so.
What?
I'd have to go look again, but I think you do, especially the ones that that you breed and then you raise. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm in. I'm totally in. Yeah, I'm like my chocobo companion. I know you could name that. I named mine
Hmm.
Pickle, which is
Pickle?
after just my late cat,
Oh,
who passed when he
you're
was
a
only
kitty.
5, and
You're a kitty
yeah,
person. I'm sorry
yeah,
you lost him so young. It hurts.
yeah. So it was like, he could live on by helping me out. And so, um, but yeah, I definitely want to get into chocobo racing. I think it'll give me something to do because right now, like, the crafting stuff's kind of like
Mm.
winding down. I
Mm-hmm.
normally, like, I'll sell a bunch of crafting food. It's kind of fun because especially with that when the auto kick timer's not up, um I'll be at work and I'll like remote desktop from my phone
Oh.
and just hit my crafting macro button. And be like, yeah, I'm gonna be selling some food tonight.
Speaking of the Mandevilles, are you a Hildebrand fan?
Ooh, that's probably a touchy subject for a lot of people, isn't it?
Oh, well, some
Um,
people love him, some people go, he's stupid, but what's your take on Hildebrand?
I think it started really good. I think it started like it's very campy, and it's supposed to be. And a lot of people I've seen that really dislike it are very like it's too campy, and it's like, okay, well, that's the point of it. It's
Yeah,
um
it's supposed to be campy.
exactly. It's like, to me though, it started really good. Um, and I maybe it just lost the appeal for me, I think. And whether it's the just became less funny for me or whatever. So like the first few go arounds I absolutely loved. The ones from Endwalker, or
Mm-hmm.
they weren't bad, but they were good, not great.
They
I'll
didn't
I'll
have
go
the
with that.
same magic.
Yeah.
The one I think is really funny is when his mom shows up.
Yes.
with the frying pan. You gotta love that. But yeah, I wish I could go back and do the original beginning set of Hildebrand again because that was funny stuff. That was hilarious. But yeah, it seems that it's just it's not as funny, I guess. I mean,
Yeah.
it's still campy and stuff, but I don't know, maybe we're jaded.
Right. Honestly, I think so. I mean, like just like coming from EverQuest, this magical world of exploration and everything, and then going to any other MMO, it's like, yeah, you're never gonna have that feeling again.
No. And I think that's what you first get when you start doing the Hildebrands going, what the hell is going on here? Why
Right.
is he like,
Exactly.
what? What? And you learn about his dad who runs around in green, golden Speedo type pants. Oh my goodness. Doing the Mandeville weapon quest line is hilarious. I think it's humorous. It's
Yeah.
what they have to do to make your weapon. It's like, really? You gotta work up some Mandeville sweat. Okay. You guys are all running around with your shirts off up here. Yeah, I don't think you can go back, but I like them. I keep looking forward to the next ones, and maybe,
Yeah.
the next one will be a little bit better. The Gugani ones that they were doing weren't that interesting to
Yeah.
me. It was like, I don't know. The last set in Endwalker was, I think, a little bit better than the Gugani ones, but
Yeah.
yeah, it just did not go. So, with all the stuff that you do, I know your free time is probably in short supply between your work and house chores and DJing and stuff. If you had a whole 8 hours to yourself just to game, what would you do during that time?
That's a really difficult question. Um, 'Cause like I have more free time than I probably let on.
Really? Okay. Well,
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because I mean, like, it's just me and my wife. We don't have any kids. We have our cat, but she's kind of an ass.
I,
The cat.
I
And
figured that it was a
but
kitty cat.
but yeah. So just to do a game that I want. Um, I've been kind of itching to play Stardew Valley again.
Which is what now?
Stardew Valley. It's a
Stardew?
yeah, it's like a little like farming sim game, and
Oh,
it's just super cute and wholesome. And there's like all these little villagers that you become friends with, and there's some of them that are like romanceable, but it's like not like, oh
not like The
yeah,
Sims, huh?
no. It's definitely more wholesome than that. Um, and just like the stories with the characters, and then there's kind of some unofficial expansions for it that are really cool. Uh, it's kind of interesting. So I grew up playing games, and me anymore is like playing new games. Like so many of them, it's like this has got to be like catch my actual interest within like
Mm,
20 minutes,
yeah.
and just and like yeah, there's so many games that I like to get into. Like I was I never got into Baldur's Gate, like Baldur's Gate 3. I even bought it thinking like, oh yeah, maybe I'll actually enjoy it. Definitely not. Even things like Skyrim, stuff like that, just couldn't do it. Grand Theft Auto games is probably like the closest to those type of games, like that completely story driven type of game that I do enjoy. Um, but it's that full on like actual RPG like that. No, JRPGs, yes. Um, but yeah,
It's
that's
a
a
hard
tough one.
question. I'm
It's a
sorry.
really damn no, that's good. Um, yeah, heck, I usually just have Final Fantasy
Maybe you'll
anymore.
take up chocobo racing.
Honestly, I'm probably gonna do that after I get my tomes for the week. or at least start that process. Be like, okay, what do I have to do? This is there anything that I have to prep for? Is there
Yeah, I think
anything
there's
that
a
I
little
can prep
quest.
for just to give myself an advantage, or something like that? It's like, yeah,
It's
because
I think there's a little storyline that you've got to do in order to do Chocobo. You got to get a racing something or other, and then you'll be spending MGP on books to
oh, I
help your
actually have to spin
Chocobo.
it. Can I
Hmm?
just like go ham since I have so much MGP and
Probably.
just be like,
You'll
I'm
see.
gonna have the best chocobo real quick
Yeah, you could do
because
that.
that's okay with me.
You'd have to go check.
I will
It's been a
spend no
long
more than
time, but
half a
I
million.
know that you have to buy these different books to feed to or things to feed to your chocobo to increase their speed, agility, and endurance. Um, as you can't, if you run your chocobo too hard, they get overheated and they start slowing down, and their health starts going down. And yeah, you'll see. You'll see. It's fun. It's fun. There's like all these different obstacle courses you can go through. You can race with friends or just, NPCs. So you can always go racing. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I
But
love
yeah,
that.
it's cool. You'll like it. You will like it a lot. So, anyway, do you have any questions for me, or is there something maybe that you wanted to discuss that I didn't touch on?
Wait, am I the first person that you interviewed? How many people have you interviewed so far?
Well, you're my second person.
Awesome, awesome.
Well,
So this is gonna be
here
like a
in this game, when talk to
okay.
EverQuest 2, hubby and I used to do an online radio show, and we used to interview everybody all the way up to John Smedley.
That is awesome.
So I guess
That's
I'm
so
I'm
damn
kind of
cool.
used to
Holy
doing
cow,
this.
that's amazing. As yeah, because this I think is just like super cool that you're doing.
So I'm
Um,
starting it here on my
well, thank
own.
you. I'm
But yeah, Method was my first one because, he was
yeah,
a new
absolutely.
club owner, and I've always been wanting to do you because the way you DJ is incredibly different than a lot of other people out there. I think a lot of them are starting to show their decks more, but yours was
Yeah, yeah.
incredible. I'm looking at the decks and I was like, holy crap, that was
Yeah,
so
I
cool.
actually kind of ripped off that setup at least with the cameras. I mean,
Oh,
yeah, we
it's
can top
fine.
down cameras, nothing special by any means. But when I first kind of discovered like, oh, there's DJing and stuff on Twitch, and there's a guy who DJs on Twitch. His name is Jovian, and he is far and away probably the most talented DJ I've ever heard in my life. Like whether like going from individual like real life clubs, festivals, everything. He's just another level, and his brain works different, and
Wow,
he's
I
just
don't think I've ran across him
so
yet. Maybe I
incredibly
have. Maybe
so
I
good.
don't know.
I'll speak. He doesn't do Final Fantasy stuff, but
Oh, that's fine.
and it was just like, what the heck? But anyway, he has like pretty much the same setup as I do in terms of equipment and camera setup, so I kind of ripped that off. So I was like, oh, well, that works.
No, no,
Um,
no. You borrowed the idea. You're giving him
exactly.
credit now, so you just borrowed the idea.
Yes. But yeah, I've actually noticed that too. There does seem to be more that are actually showing their decks, and I think that's maybe a couple reasons. I I have heard, and of course, I've joked about it, about like, oh yeah, I'm just playing Spotify and stuff like that. But I know for a bit there was this huge thing of like, all these Spotify DJs. Then I think some of these people are like, okay, well, I'm actually going to show that I am doing something. So same thing with like showing the waveforms and stuff from their DJ software, which is overall kind of the same thing. Of it's like, yeah, I am actually doing something. Um, kind of
To
preempt
prove
that,
it. Yeah,
but then
to show.
also it's like, oh, I'm showing something that I'm like I want to show more because a lot of like streams, it's like there's only so much that you can stream or so much that you can do to make it interesting.
It's interesting watching you play with all the dials and stuff. Because Yeah, I've never played with a deck like that, but you're spinning, the little things are spinning, you're looking up, and I can tell when you're looking up and down a list of songs, and um
It's
yeah,
it's fun. It's
it's
kind of
fun.
showing even some of the thought process because there's sometimes it's
Mm-hmm.
like, oh yeah, I'll choose a song, and then like 10 seconds later I'll be like, no, 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 we're not, no, we're not doing that, isn't it? And it's,
And it's
I
fun to
mean,
watch
oh,
when Clayton's over too, because he's it's like he's learning what to do.
he's a hoot.
He's fun.
Yeah, yeah. We actually started DJing at the same time, in like the 2017, but then he kind of got out of it for
Ah,
like, I don't know, how, 6 years or something that he stopped doing that. So then he kind of picked it back up. So
cool. That's cool.
yeah,
Well, I've taken up enough of your time today. I want to thank you for taking your time out and talking with me and being on my Twitch. And thank
absolutely.
you guys all out there
Thanks for having
for following me. And if any of you guys want any crafted item, send me an email with what you'd want, and I'll get back to you and we'll get it together and I will get it to you. Have Bo will travel. I will come to you. There we go. That's what I'm doing.
Also,
I figure,
that's
what else can I do? I can make crafted things.
right. That's great. Yeah,
So what the
thank you
heck?
so much for chatting with me. And
No, I appreciate it. So I will probably see you again really soon.
yeah, yeah, have
And
actually,
if you ever need a bard, let me know.
absolutely.
Ah,
I mean, I love that Peloton, so
yeah,
everybody does though.
everybody goes. All right,
Yeah,
I am going to data hop back. I can't believe it is so bad.
it's been awful. Hopefully the patch that's
I
on
don't,
Monday night. Hopefully they're gonna be like, hey, you know what, guys? It's actually
you know,
we made this better. Like you could do it again because
I'm
like,
looking at the data center right now on the lodestones.
oh,
It is
awful.
still congested. It's
Yeah,
just
I've been looking to make a
bleh.
character because some people are like, "Oh, hey, can you DJ over here?" And it's like, "No,
No,
I
and you
just can't
can't
get
create
there."
any new tunes over here too either.
Yeah, I've been checking all the time, like times through the day, super late at night, early in the morning, and it's like just nothing.
Um, how late at night?
Sure.
I mean, I was coming back from Shadow Song at like 4 o'clock in the morning. And it was like three
Well,
people in the queue. So
yeah, but even for like, or rather for making new characters, more
you
so
could have
just
tried at
training for
that
that.
period of time, probably. If you want to get up like 4 o'clock in the morning, maybe.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
3 or 4 o'clock in the morning on a weekday. I think you'd probably be able
Oh,
to make a new
okay.
character.
There it is. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. No, I did check last night before I went to bed. It was closest to 3. And it was like still just everything. I was like, are you serious?
It's insane. And then this past week, Ether, Primal, I think even Crystal went down. I know Ether and Primal went down because when I came back, it was like
Oh yeah.
500 people in the queue.
Yeah.
It was insane. Like now, I've got 24 people in my queue, which isn't bad.
Well,
I've
that's not
seen
bad.
it a
Yeah.
lot higher, but yeah, we've had a lot of server issues lately.
Yeah, it's like the queues have been great with Dawn Trail. It's just the server the
Yeah,
data
the server
center travel has
congestions
been
are just
horrible.
insane here. Let me see if I can do this right. Nope, don't want that. Nah, yeah, we go. Look at that. Is that stupid?
Yeah.
That is just absolutely buh. Congested, congested, congested.
Hopefully, yeah. I'm just hoping that that patch on Monday is
It's
something related.
add more incentives to get people to move. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, that's so many people. I'm like, I'm not gonna move. Like I have friends here and stuff like that, and especially if it's like,
No, you're not
oh,
going to move.
well, it's also like, when it's like, okay, well, I can't like go even get to Aether. It's like, why would I want to leave from it with all my friends there?
Yeah. And
So it's
I
that's a
I
tough.
wouldn't transfer for the simple fact that, I inherited an FC, so I'd have the FC and people to move, and I would never get
Right.
this place back in
Oh no.
Irigani, ever.
No.
I know it's just pure luck. I had all my stars in alignment. Sort of like what happened last night with me winning 25 mil in a death roll
Jeez.
tournament. My karma was perfect, I guess.
Right. No,
Yeah,
yeah, you used it up for
tournaments
a
are
little bit.
more than one round. I mean, I had to
Oh
beat
yeah.
5 people, and then it's a best 2 or 3 with the last person. And it was like I shut them down after 2, and I was like, wow,
Jeez.
that was cool.
That's pretty
That
cool
was.
though.
I just had a feeling. It was weird. I had this feeling like, okay, we're gonna do this. All right. So I'm going to pop out, and I'm going
Yeah.
to finish off my Twitch for today. I think it's been
Absolutely.
long enough. I try not to go super long. I know I should
Yeah.
go like 3 hours. My son's telling me, oh, if you go 3 to 4 hours, it's better. It's like, yeah, but
Ah,
I'm downloading this and uploading it to YouTube, and they really don't like things that long.
right. The massive. Yeah.
So I will give you the link to YouTube once I get it
Oh
all
sweet.
done. Okay.
Awesome.
Thank you,
Well,
Lance,
thank
so much.
Of
And
course.
the rest of you guys, thank you for joining and following. And I will see you guys all manana. Tuesday, I will be back at 1 Pacific Standard Time. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Dear left brain, don't say we can't, oh, just don't say another word. These thoughts you've imagined aren't real, aren't adding up. You fetched your ideas from nowhere, all from another world. Your logic's impaired, your full picture is cropped. Cause we both know one day they're just gonna try again. Without doubt, it's my say, if all's gonna mend. We both know that one day the sun's gonna rise again. So don't pout for our sake, cause this ain't the end. We both know one day the sun's gonna rise again. So don't pout for our sake, cause this ain't the end. We both know one day they're just gonna try again. Without doubt, my say, if all's gonna mend. We both know one day the sun's gonna rise again. So don't pout for our sake, cause this ain't the end. Dear bright brain, you're so far off, oh, it's like you can't see ahead. These feelings you've caught don't make sense, your plan's gonna flop. You keep raising doubts without cause, all you feel is dread. My logic is fair, if it's pain, it's ever gonna stop. Cause we both know that one day he's not gonna cry again. Without doubt, it's my say, if all's gonna mend. We both know that one day the sun's gonna rise again. So don't pout for our sake, cause this ain't the end. We both know one day the sun's gonna rise again. So don't pout for our sake, cause this ain't the end. sun's gonna rise again. So don't